And finally, part 4 asks us to sketch the curve. So we've got a lot of information. We know where the stationary points are. We know what the Cartesian equation is. We know where t is valid between. In fact, t is valid between 0 and pi. And that's the key to getting the 2 marks for this question. We've got a nice cubic equation here. We know where it crosses the x-axis. We can see where it crosses the x-axis from the equation. But if you drew this whole equation, if you drew the whole function, we'd get... that's a bit rubbish. We'd get something like this. And for this particular question, you wouldn't pick up all the marks if you drew that graph. And the reason you wouldn't pick up all the marks is because we are limited to t being between 0 and pi. And because we're limited to t being between 0 and pi, we are going to need to get rid of anything between anything less than 0. Because if we refer back to question part 1, we knew that we were limited between 0 and pi for the t variable, and that therefore limits x to be being between 0 and 2. So this is if we're in terms of t, that's 0 and pi, but if we're in terms of x, that's 0 and 2. So if we go back to the part that we're on, that means we're going to need to stop here at 0 and also here at 2. So I need to get rid of this section as well. And that is what you're probably not going to have done if you're looking at this tutorial. So the reason is because we need to make sure we're following the domain for t that we were given between 0 and 2, and therefore, sorry, between 0 and pi, and therefore for x between 0 and 2.